Look, there are three things I love in life. One, watching people get splashed with roadside puddles. Number two, well, the McRib, back for a limited time. And number three, I love myself a cruise ship balcony. And imagine my dismay when on my past cruise just a few days ago, my whole image of the cruise ship balcony was sullied by cruise balcony baddies, the breaking rules, a bad time. Yeah, let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to La Lito Loga. I'm your host, Tony, here with a story time that should end up with Royal Caribbean seeing this and banning some cruisers. Cruise, balcony, baddies, what are we going to do? I don't know. Look, I saw some real heavy rule breaking on Royal Caribbean cruise ships, not once, but twice in just the last few days. And I know that these are rules that are established that should never be broken. Let me just show you the footage. Look, don't take my word for it. I'm going to blur out the people because I don't want to be in any kind of fracas. But this happened on Coco Cay Day just a few days ago. We pulled up our little cruise ship, the Utopia of the Seas, right there to the dock at Coco Cay. And then at some other time, the Allure of the Seas pulled up. And I was just out there, surfing the internet, looking at TikTok, that kind of thing. And all of a sudden, I look across the way, and you got people taking a smoke break. And I couldn't believe it. I could not believe my eyes. I've never seen such a thing. I've never seen people openly smoking on their balcony. I mean, look at these two. They look like they're just out on the stoop somewhere. They look like they're on the back patio of their house just smoking cigarettes and talking about the day. And I thought, wow, maybe they didn't get the memo. Maybe they're European. Maybe they're people that just don't know that you're not supposed to smoke on a cruise ship balcony. But there they were out for the, and some people might say, well, that's wrong of you to film them. Look, you see something like if a Bigfoot walked right in front of me like a Sasquatch smoking a cigarette or eating beef jerky, maybe you're not supposed to film that, right? But, Bigfoot needs his own anonymity, needs his privacy. But, yeah, it was something so bizarre that I had to hit record. Is this right? Well, as shocking as that was, the smoking craziness did not end there. Fast forward, the next day we were in Nassau, Bahamas. All kinds of cruise ships in Nassau. I digress for a second. Look at all these cruise ships in Nassau. And well, as we were sailing away, my shipmate, the naughty cruiser, he says to me that there's somebody smoking on this ship, the Utopia of the Seas. And I said, oh, come on, Mike, now you're just being crazy. Surely nobody's smoking on Royal Caribbean's newest mega ship. And well, there was hanging off of the balcony just below us was some guy smoking. And I was like, in all of my cruises, I've never seen anybody smoke on a cruise ship balcony. And in the span of 2 whole days, 48 hours, 2 egregious smoking violations. Like, I don't know if anything's going to come of this. I don't know how the cruise lines police this. I know some cruise lines post that there's a $500 fine and you could get in trouble. Maybe I'm just naive when it comes to smoking on cruise ship balconies. Is this something that you guys see a lot of? Because maybe my eyes and my nose have been blind to it. There it was, right there in my face. Look, the solution is simple. Anybody caught smoking on their cruise ship balcony, banned. Come on, Royal Caribbean. Time to ban these people for this egregious behavior. Am I right? I don't know if I'm right, but let me know what you think about it. But look, it doesn't end with the smoking when it comes to cruise ship baddies. I also thought, in addition to nobody smoking on their balcony, I thought that very few people probably got up to other things on their balcony. And so I ran a poll. I ran a poll in the La Lita Loca community group here on YouTube. I asked a very simple question. Have you ever been romantic? Have you ever participated in any balcony intimacy? Well, honestly, I was kind of shocked at how many people had. 3,200 respondents to this poll. What percentage of people do you think have actually had intimacy on their cruise ship balcony? I'm going to reveal the percentage in just a second. But first, let me quickly invite you to subscribe. If you like staying up to date with everything going on in cruising, please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you won't miss out on any of these episodes. Are you part of the Loca fam? You could do it today. It doesn't cost anything, and it sure helps me out with YouTube. So thank you for that. Let's talk about the challenges. The biggest one, and the one that probably keeps most people from participating in intimacy on their cruise ship balcony, is the fact that you probably will be seen. There are cameras positioned all around the cruise ship so that the staff and crew and the leadership of the cruise company, they can see the sides of the cruise ship. And so that means most balconies are being exposed to some sort of video camera. Certainly, if you're in port, you're going to be able to be seen by people on other cruise ships. And I find myself in an interesting being seen scenario this week. Last week, we were in an ocean-facing balcony, but on this cruise ship, the Utopia of the Seas, along with the other Oasis-class cruise ships from Royal Caribbean, they also have inside-facing balconies. Take a look at this. I'm looking right over into Central Park, and it doesn't take much to notice that there's people across from us. And so if I can see the people across from us, certainly the people across from us can see us. And so for the next few days, we're going to have to be pretty keen about keeping the curtain closed when it's time to keep the curtain closed. And then look, I guess there's also a noise factor when it comes to balcony intimacy. I've heard more than one comment from people in the community saying, we've never seen cruise ship intimacy, but we've sure heard it a few times. A great story that somebody posted is that they heard some cruise ship intimacy going on, and it was loud, and they had to listen to it. So immediately after the intimacy was completed, they found some Barbra Streisand song that they found annoying, which maybe the people that were, being blasted with the song didn't find annoying, but they blasted the music for a half an hour as a little bit of a payback, a tribute. That would be an interesting side conversation. What would you do to combat maybe the things you don't want to hear on a cruise ship? Probably a conversation for another day. But let's talk about the percentages. Of the 3,200 people that responded to the poll, 85% of the folks said they had not. They had not participated in the cruise balcony intimacy, with 15% responding in the affirmative. Now, when I posed the question, I did say, look, this poll is anonymous, but your comments are not. So please, comment accordingly. And interestingly, there's some people out there happy to put their business out there. So if you want to read some interesting comments, make sure you go check out that poll on the community tab. Is that number shocking to you? Would you have thought it to be more than 15%? Does that sound about right? Would you think it to be less? And what do you think? Should there be a hard prohibition against cruise ship intimacy, or did people pay their money? And if they want to use their balcony for some of that hot summer sweet loving, then we should just mind our own business. I would love to hear your comment on that. Thanks so much for checking out this episode today. If you'd like more of it, like I said, hit that subscribe button. If you dug it, hit the like button. Make sure you check out the recommended video next. Tony for La Lido Logan. Till the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.